Hey, how's it going, everyone? I wanted to upload another video. I know it's been a minute since I've been on YouTube, and I feel very bad, but I wanted to sort of walk you through a restructuring of an app that I was doing. I was using, long story short, for a one of my projects. I used the Flickr API, and that didn't pan out as I expected because I couldn't figure out how to do a restriction on the images, on like how many images were coming in. So I ended up switching my API after deploying the app because the load times were insane. So I am going to show you my process of how I went from not understanding the Unsplash API documentation and finding a very simple tutorial. So by watching this short tutorial, maybe like just 9 minutes long by Ben Akertz, I was able to understand the query string that I need to send with my in my URL and how to restructure it. So definitely check him out. He was able to help me out with utilizing this API. So just a quick look on what I just did using the tutorial. So my Flickr API key or my Flickr API URL was in my state, which is always best practice, but basically I changed my URL for GET request to Unsplash. This is my query parameter, and my query term is going to be whatever I type in the search bar. This is coming from the state, so anything that changes in the state is going to be added here. This is interpolation that I'm using, and client ID is also being interpolated into the URL. The client ID is the API key, which is needed to authenticate your request, and this will be in your .env file that you can use the npm package.env for. I believe it comes with npm when you install npm, but this is a quick look on my request and how it looks. I know it's kind of messy with the console, commented out code, but I just hard coded it. Honestly, one of the best ways to figure something out is a couple ways that I go about doing my problem solving. First, I read the official documentation. That's my initial maybe 30-minute search, and once I get that, I am a visual learner, so I do like researching YouTube. After I do read the documentation, I have some keywords that I need to research for, so I end up going to the second round of research, which is basically YouTube search or Reddit, to understand what, yes, I got the understanding of how to use this API, but how do I actually implement it in a specific environment? And more often than not, you're going to get the answer. So I hope this was helpful. Start with the documentation, then jump on YouTube. Documentation is going to give you a couple pieces of information that you can go off of, and that's where you start expanding your research. But I hope that was helpful. Very random video, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.